All right, hey guys and girls, this is Ali with Solar Flare Trading. I am back. Looking for a second day of trading here with the Trusted Signals software. And so far, let me show you the trade I took yesterday. Hold on here. Second. All right, there we go. So the trade we took yesterday is I had a reversal signal pop off where I got into the trade, even though we didn't have the second confirmation as of just yet. Then we had the sell and then the bearish divergence. Here, as you can see, the bearish divergence took place, which basically gave us the three tools for the pretty much like I would just say a plus trade. If I, only didn't have the bearish, just the reversal in the sell, that might be like a B plus type trade. But kind of really, it hit my zone here. Let me back out a little bit so you can see if you can see it here. So we had our zone from the previous day that was set up where we had one, two, three resistance sale signals, bounces off of that zone. Then it continued to hold here. Now, my goal was to get out at my next zone. It did hit the zone, but I did get out early. I think I got out around this area here once I seen it consolidating up. I'm kind of treating it like a real account with this demo. So, in reality, I would have just took my profit and then walked away. But it looks like I could have got in several more times to ride it back down, either at the sale here or maybe if the sale here. But that's not actually part of the plan. But I will keep up with those during the trial run to see if those could be valid signals for me in the future. To me, excuse me, this right here, it did come into my zone and hit a buy. We did get a buy signal there. Hold on, let me open this up some. All right, that's much better. Okay, so we got a buy signal here. We got a buy signal inside of my zone. Now this took place. I was asleep at this point. This took place overnight, so I wasn't able to take advantage of this trade. But you see here that it was a good reversal pop up that I could have took money on. But this is not one of my setups that I'm going to be taking. But like I said, I'm definitely going to keep note of that. Um, we did have a. I woke up this morning. We do have a setup that's popped off a reversal here and a buy signal. As you can see, there's no bullish divergence, so it's not an A plus trade. Probably just a B plus trade, but it is starting to take off a little bit for us as of right now. If I look into, so I went ahead and took the trade. Let me show you here on the demo. All right, so I am in this trade on the demo account. This is the 5 minute chart. So we're only up a little bit. Just got into the trade here. Took a little drawdown. So we'll see how this goes. From yesterday, the trades that I took here. All right, as you can see, that was an $85 win, a $36 win, and a $15 win. So that was up $136 so far from just the first day. That's pretty exciting at this point. Let's see. Go back down. All right. So this trade is still this trade is still generating right now for a buy. I'm looking to get out up here at this next zone, the sell zone. Let's see if we can get that action today. Once it gets up a little bit more in profit, then I'll go ahead and lock in my profit here. So if it does come back down against us, I'll at least go out with a small profit. So I will go ahead and pause the trade. I'm sorry, not the trade, pause the video for right now, and then I'll come back later whenever it closes before I go ahead and post the video to YouTube. All right, talk to you soon.
So I can grow inside your heart. We know what we are, but not yet what we could be. Who are you? You tell me.
The production office.
Aren't these little secrets what make this so fun?
All right, as you can see here, I'm still in the trade as of right now. Excuse me. We got in here at this point. Now it did come down against me, but because my zone is still valid, I'm still holding this trade. One of the things I wanted to that I decided to keep going because I did get a bullish divergence as well, as you can see around this zone, which we did pop up for a short, looks like for a short pop. But one of the things with this that I might start looking at is going to be scalping. Currently, right now, I'm in a little bit more of a longer trend type play, even though I'm on the 5 minute chart. For this. But one thing I wanted that I've noticed that trusted signals, buy and sell signals seem to be really good at is right along the intermediate support and resistance. So what I mean is, if you notice, hold on, let me show you here, because then I might start using this as a strategy as well. Hold on, let me try to get off of this here. Okay, show you here. All right, so I'm looking at a wider time frame from the support and resistance zones right now. So if we kind of back out, oh, hold on, take that off. So if we kind of back out a little bit, you can see I'm doing it at certain points in the market, which is fine. Okay, we can still keep those trades in place, but for those individuals who may be looking for a little bit more action during the day, this might be kind of right up your alley. What you're looking for to start doing some quick scalps. Now, I don't recommend doing this. I don't recommend doing this as far as with for every single sell buy sell signal. But if, let's say, for example, if you're looking for a certain dollar amount per day, with these, I would be very tight on my stops and also on my take profits. But kind of let me show you what I'm talking about here. So we got the first support zone here, right there. Oh, hold on here. Let me go back. You just have to be really good at plotting your support and resistance zones. All right, it's close enough. So we had one here from the high. All right, from the intermediate high. We set that going forth. It dipped down. We had a sell entry here on this candle. All right. And it went down a little bit for a quick little scalp on this. My stop loss. Sorry guys, I just got through eating here. Stop loss would have been right above the high. So as you can see here, almost took us out. Then we got another sell here, and then we got the drop. So you could have entered here, took a very quick scalp here, and got out the trade. Or if you would have stayed in the trade looking for it to hit your stop, you would have got the second confirmation over here, and then you would have rolled this down. So that right there would have been a really good entry point on that trade. Now you're looking at the next swing low here, and you're looking at right here, but you really didn't get a signal fire off on this buy you did right here. So if we're looking at it, take the swing low, bring it up. You can see it did come back in within the zone with this buy signal. You would push your stop down here below the resistance level, and you could have rolled that up for a little bit of pips. All right. Now, this, by me seeing this, I would have just been really cautious because at this point, if it's sold, this sale, I probably would have been looking to get out of the trade once it get if I got any type of rejection at this level, which it didn't. All right, so that turned out to be you could have won, you could have made money there, you could have made money here, you could have made money here. Next, we're going down to the sale. So remember this zone right here is still was a support, right? So that was a support. All right. So that was a previous support, and now it's turned to resistance. So if we're looking at it here, if we're looking up, you would have took the sale here. You see it touched the zone here, but we didn't get the sale. And then here, we didn't get the sale, but we did get the sell signal here on this at the end of this candle, right? So at the end of this candle, you could have rolled this down back into the main resistance zone and scalped that. Then you could have scalped here again back into the zone for those sales. All right. So with this strategy, you really have to be very good at plotting your support and resistance zones on it. But while I was sitting up here waiting on this trade to form, I could have made a little bit more money, scalping the markets, on this as well. Now here at this bottom one, on this second buy, I wouldn't have took this because it really was it kind of broke our zone right here, but we did get a buy signal. And plus I would have already been in a buy from this previous one because it hit our zone. So I wouldn't have been looking to get into this. Now here in our zone on the current trade that we're on, you can notice it bounced here, it bounced here 2 times, it bounced 3 times. Now it's coming back and starting to close. So my stop is at the end of this zone. I'm probably going to end up getting out of this trade if I get a close. If I get a close below here. All right. So right here you can see it closed right below this on this area right here. So I'm kind of watching this to see if we need to go ahead and jump out this trade, right? So right here, so it's already starting to go down because it could pop up, but I don't want to use that much risk because if we look at the trade that we're in now, we're already down $108. It could pop back up, but we don't know. So I'm going to exit. All right. So that took a good bit of our profits from yesterday. We're still up $20 on the account. If price comes back up again and out of the zone, I'll look at getting back in. But for right now, we're going to stay out that trade. Let me go back. Let me go. Oh, yeah. See, look at it. It's starting to pull down. So that right there is not looking that great. But the zone is still holding. So the zone is still holding. I just don't want to put that much risk on the table for it. So, but going back to what I was talking about on the intermediate scalps, trusted signal seems to work really well at the support and resistance levels. Okay. At these support and resistance levels. So even if we didn't have this big resistance level here already in factor, we could have still took another one here from this low right there. Hold on, let me see where did it the high. There we go. Right there. So it's a zone within the zone. All right. It's within my major zone here. We got the buy as far as the signal that popped up there on it. And then of course here you didn't really get a lot because we looked at a zone right here. So you kind of, if I'm scalping, if I got a good feel on this, I probably would have been looking to get out as soon as it got into the zone. It came back down and then went right back into the zone again. So if you didn't get out the first time here and you were still in this trade, then you could have got out back again when it touched the zone. So that's what I'm looking for there. That's a zone within a zone, but that would have still been a win. kind of looking over here to see what else we would have got. All right, here's another one. We got to swing low, back up to the high, right there. That zone came back in our zone. We got the buy signal on this candle here. Didn't really give us much at all. All right, this is a really short scalp on the way down from that initial trade that we had set off. But I'm just kind of giving you some other ways to go ahead and get trades for those individuals looking to maybe get so many trades per day or to make a go ahead and quick profit. As you can see here, look from the high. Where's the high at? Oh, there we go. Coming down to the end of that candle, which is right there. Yeah, right there. Okay, so looking at this zone, it's been set up, came out, went back in. We got the sell candle on this little doji, and we would have scalped it down for some profits there. Okay, and then also it went back into the zone, came out. We didn't get a sell signal, went back into the zone, and then came out again. We got a sell signal, and you could have rolled it down. That was a good trade, so that was a good scalp. So basically, if I'm looking at this, I'm setting up this support zone. All right. I'm paying attention to this support zone. So when price came in here, I'm looking for retracements back, okay, to come off. It looks like it just broke straight through. So that would have been a good trade. So hit an X out of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to get some of those trades in for you as well, so to kind of give you a little bit better idea of them. But looking at it here, it seems to be a pretty valid strategy on here. As you can see here, let's see, this was up here. Yeah, so this would have been another one here, zone. It went back in. We got the sell on this candle here. You wrote it down. You would have made money. Then it came back. Let me just show you here. Right there. And where did it stop? All right, so that's a zone within a zone. It came out the zone. You got the sell, pop down, quick profit, went back into the zone again. It's coming out. You got a sell, and you could have wrote that down for big profits at that point. So I'm going to keep up with that for you. And I'm going to try to do some scalping on that mixed in with my strategy to kind of get as many views as we could take with the system, with the software. So we'll know at the end of the 30 days what's going to be the best route to take for this. So I'll go ahead and publish this to YouTube, and then my next couple of videos, I'll go ahead and try to get some scalps along with my major strategy that I'm implementing for you all. And I won't be able to get all the trades videoed, but I'll try to do as much as I can. But so far, 1-1. 3 trades, 1 loss on this. So we're still in profit on the week, and I'll talk to you later.